2K Sport. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
Now, here's Marshall. And now the Lakers starting group. We've got Matisse Thybulle. He's out there with LaMelo Ball. LeBron James is out there with Moses Brown. And it's Ware in at the 4 shot. Goes back up. It's another look. And it's Lively laying it in. Lively's got the first basket of the game for Dallas. Ball kicks to Brown. From the corner. Ball, the pass to Ware. Shoots over Lively. Ware. No good. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far.
Oh, my goodness. Not only a vertical threat, but a big-time finisher, Derek Lively.
Ball, the pass to Ware. Ball against Williams. From downtown. Ball, no good. For Dallas, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Lively. That one off the back iron and out. Looking at Dallas, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Kings in Sacramento. There's Ball with the 3, buries the long-range jumper.
The basketball IQ is already so impressive. Love seeing LaMelo Ball get crafty in the pick and roll.
Ball's gone 50% from the arc, 1 of 2. Christie the pass to Williams. Here's Christie, defended by Thybulle. Poke loose, and stolen by Thybulle. Pass to James. Here's Ware. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Thybulle can't get it to go. And again, the turnover by the Mavericks. And the new power rankings are out, with the regular season coming to a close. Take a look at the Pistons. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
Well, I think for Los Angeles, they've taken this ride all the way down the stretch. Few people thought they could maintain this astonishing display of dominance.
Now, here's Thybulle. Turned in an outstanding game against Denver. Tries again, and James with the layup.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Here is Williams. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. Here's Christie. Following the basket by LaMelo Ball. Here's Ware. And the 3 off target. Ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Thybulle. Over Williams. Thybulle kicks to James. No good on the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Lively the pass to Williams. Over LeBron. LeBron with the block.
He could not get that one over LeBron James. Just perfect position, great strength, and send it back, Mr. James.
Now, here's Marshall. Defense is right there. 5 on the clock, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Matisse Thybulle.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Lakers three-pointers off the mark.
Sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
Sinks the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Jason Kidd and I talked a few minutes ago. Their plan defensively is to try to make LeBron into a jump shooter. Now, Coach said many teams plan that, but it rarely works out. You have to fully commit to it. Of course, that means LeBron will be getting all of their attention. Guys?
Thank you, David.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Walker's checked in for Los Angeles. And let's take a moment to show you the NBA's best rebounding teams over the last 10 games. The Lakers, number 1.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
On defense, the Lakers. Up top, Lively. And it's off from three-point range.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Ball with the bucket.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Pass to Lively. He takes it in and finished off by Lively.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Now, here's Ball. He's got 7 inside. Brown. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Lively's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. Marshall can't hit. Los Angeles has gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Down low. Where? Good.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
The Mavericks trailing. Here's Marshall. Still without a basket. Williams scanning the floor. Here's Lively. It's hauled in by Brown. Lakers shooting 40% here in the early stages. Walker the pass to Thibault. Trying to find Ball. He gets it to him. Mavericks with the rebound. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. Losing to Sacramento.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. And that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Dallas making a switch here. Washington's checked in. Here's Williams. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Kings in Sacramento. Pass to Washington. The kick out to Williams. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Let's look at the stats for Marshall, breaking down his play since the All-Star break. Putting up about 10 points a night, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. And one night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Washington, that's good. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Brown drives in, and Lively pulls it down. Lively's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Williams against Brown. To the wing on the left. Pass to Washington. Now Williams. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Lively. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And with this group, the term record-setting might be an understatement when you look at their accomplishment on the road. Over 35 wins. It just doesn't even compute.
And they've somehow figured out pretty much every team in the NBA and how to beat them. So they are the team to watch as we get into the playoffs.
Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Marshall passes to Washington. To the inside, Edwards. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 3. And so Brown will bring it up for the Lakers. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
To the paint, and it's Quingen with the jam.
Well, Jaylen Brown getting better and better in pick-and-roll situations. There's a real willingness to give up the basketball.
And Marshall kicks to Washington. Finney-Smith passes to Washington. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And here's Marshall from the arc. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Down low, here's Quingen.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
Now, here's Marshall. Last time out, he had 13 points. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Christie's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith.
If you see yourself on the big screen, you know what to do. Show us your moves. Give yourself a round.
Here's Christie. No good on the quick 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Quingen the screen for Brown. With some arc. Rebound by Marshall. Dallas has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Brown against Christie. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
To the inside, Quingen misses from short range. Mavericks leading by 5. Marshall dishes to Casper. Edwards passes to Christie. Marshall with it. To the wing right side. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Christie. Driving the lane. Makes it off the glass. Now it's a 7-point Maverick lead.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Down low. Edwards there. You know, Doris, few teams have tried to invite Brown to be a shooter. He's punished them each and every time.
And he's had to put in the work, Kevin, to make himself a legit perimeter threat. And listen, the defense has to make choices. Athletically, this is one of the most gifted players in the league. If you're going to concede anything to Jaylen, it'd probably be the 3-point shot.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Dallas.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Brown against Christie. Lets a floater go. Here's Penberthy, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
The shot's good from Christie.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Brown. Here's Klingon. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Lakers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for. Around 80% on the season.
Good on the 2nd free throw. 12 seconds left in the 1st quarter. Christie kicks to Edwards. Washington passes to Christie. Inside and stolen by James. And so it's Dallas with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And it's so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the 2nd. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
I know it's early, but all those 3-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
They've got Caspi. Edwards is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Christie, and it's Washington in at the 2-guard spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit. See how far I can take this thing. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
And David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Hey, thank you for the report. Pass to Caspi. Fires for 3. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Kicks it out to LeBron. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Pass to Washington. There's the pick. Over in the corner, Edwards. Another 3 for Dallas.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the 3s in time.
Here's Ball. The kick out to Brown. Here's Ware. Second shot opportunity, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the 3-point arc.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game. No defender within 5 feet of him, just inviting him to shoot the 3. That's a dangerous proposition.
Mavericks leading by 9. Here's Christie. He's got 13 to the middle. And Edwards slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Edwards against Ball, driving to the basket. An easy 2 points on the layup. Ball's got 9.
Well, this is exactly what you want from LaMelo Ball, attacking the rim off the drive.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Washington against Ball. Clock at 6. Back to Edwards for 3. A rebound by the Lakers. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
Mavericks leading by 7. And here's Washington outside. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
There's a good screen. Here's Ball. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
There is just such enthusiasm, such a love for the game with LaMelo. Shot after shot going down.
Christie the pass to Edwards. Pass to Washington. 6 to shoot. Finney-Smith kicks to Caspi. Over LeBron. Caspi with the bucket. Caspi's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Brown with the screen on Christie. Here's Ball. Edwards with the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Substitution on the court.
Brown sets a screen for Ball. Rebounded by Prosper. Prosper's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Caspi with the bucket. And now it's a 9-point Maverick lead.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Ball finds James. James absorbing hits on the drive.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Waddell. He's covered by Ball. And stolen by Thibault. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a 3-point play. Edwards, he's checked in for the Mavericks. The Lakers have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Fires the 3. Rebound the Lakers. Brown's got his 6th rebound on the night. Lakers trail by 4. LeBron slashes inside. That one drops for him.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Pass to Lively. Now Washington. He's got 6. Here is Caspi. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Thibault. Dallas again missing. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And it goes down 2 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Doubting. Lively with it. Pass to Washington. And again, unable to change momentum here. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Brown with the screen on Washington. Deep 2 from Ball. That puts them in the lead. Ware's got the lead up to 3 now for the Lakers.
Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
Ball against Washington. Down low. Lively. And finished off by Lively.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Here's Ball. There's the drive.
Yes, sir. LaMelo Ball has handles, folks. He can get where he wants to on the floor. What a move.
The Mavericks have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. To the paint. Left block shot on the way. Here's Lively. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Brown. On the wing, James. Edwards defending. Back to LeBron. Great focus from LeBron. Gets hit and still gets it to go.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Edwards passes to Lively and finished off by Lively.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. LeBron with it. Picked up by Edwards. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Marshall, he's checked in for Edwards. Christie comes in for Caspi. And it's Williams in for P.J. Washington.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And there's that athleticism. Man, does Ball get up fast for that one.
And here is Williams. From outside the arc. Good on that shot. With that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Christie.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
I'll tell you, he's in a rhythm and playing with purpose. Great first quarter, even better in the second.
Williams against Ball. Pass to Prosper. Offline with his 3. Lakers leading by 4. Now here's LeBron. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Marshall. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on LeBron James. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Los Angeles.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Here we go, one-on-one. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And the basket is good.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Dallas has gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Knocked loose and stolen by Thibault. Pass to Klingon. Count that one. Now it's a 4-point Laker lead.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they've really started to get it closer to the basket.
Knocked away. Stolen by Walker. Drives to the hoop. And Walker throws it down hard.
For his size, Walker has great burst off the bounce.
Inside, here's Prosper. Uses both hands to slam it down.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Lively's got 6 here in this quarter. They set the pick to the inside. Back to Ball. Over Williams. Goes up again, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
Lonzo Ball is checked in for Matisse Thybulle. We've got 22 seconds left now here in the second. Mavericks trail by 7. Here's Williams. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Here's Klingon. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, they get it to the high percentage area, and then it all goes wrong from there.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Los Angeles Lakers. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Please direct your attention.
Playing for one another. The phrase gets overused, but
And now, as the season winds down, a look at the Western Conference picture. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Jaylen Brown out there with Lonzo Ball. Then it's Walker. Then there's Klingon. And it's Penberthy in at the power forward position. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Klingon with the steal. Here's Ball. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Assisted.
Brown's got 3 assists in the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Williams. Pass to Lively. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Brown. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Christie kicks to Williams. Right wing. Here's Christie. 5 to shoot. From 8. Rebound collected by Penberthy.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Brown against Williams. Offensive rebound. Penberthy. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Back to Lively. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. The Lakers making a switch here. James is checked in. The later we get in the season, the hotter these teams have gotten. Your shooting leaders since the All-Star break in the NBA. The Lakers #1.
No doubt their offense has really hit its stride. I mean, they're making the extra pass and not settling for that first shot that presents itself. And you see that in their shooting percentage.
With the draw. Oh, a big move by LeBron.
LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down now to just 9 in the bucket for Marshall. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. It's deflected.
Just stellar defense from Derek Lively. Uses that length to send it back.
Williams passes to Marshall. From outside, off the mark. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Looking to get back on track here. And Brown throws it down hard.
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
Mavericks trail by 11. Pass to Williams. Here's Christie. He's covered by Ball. Christie against Ball. Outside Williams. Lets it go from deep. They get the rebound. For three, Marshall. The shot that time, not on target.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
There's Ball with the three. Trains it from beyond the arc. Ball's got the lead up to 14 now for Los Angeles.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 53s a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Walker's checked in for the Lakers.
Great job.
Pass to Prosper. Dallas moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Williams. To halt the run, they recover it.
Such a pesky defender. Jaylen Brown, right place, right time.
Lakers leading by 14. Now Brown. 6 points for him. Count it. Brown's got 6 here in this quarter. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals, really pressuring those ball handlers.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Brown against Lively. Brown jams it in.
This guy, one of the most elite athletes in the game, Jaylen Brown, finishes beautifully.
Mavericks trail by 16. Over in the corner, Marshall. Pass to Prosper. Out to the right wing. There's a screen. Williams for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Williams has got 10 points.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Here's Brown. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Edwards comes in for Derek Lively. And it's P.J. Washington in for Williams. Here's Brown. Ben Berthy's shot is off. Mavericks trail by 12. Here's Prosper. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Brown against Christie. Inside, it's stolen by Edwards. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. Here's the floater. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Brown with the bounce pass. Here's Benberthy. Edwards defending. Benberthy's shot is off.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And it's Klingon with the jam.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Christie against Brown. Driving inside. Trips it home after the terrific move.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
And now we get a moment to see the numbers for Brown. Averaging about 19 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And what a luxury for them to have someone like him who can absolutely fill it up coming off the bench.
I love it. He knows they're looking for him to bring immediate offense, and he very rarely disappoints.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Mavericks. Caspi comes in for Christie.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
And so Marshall will bring it up for Dallas. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
For Dallas, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
And it's good for 2.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Mavericks trail by 13. Pass to Washington. Lays it up off the glass. Washington's got 8.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
They set the screen. Here's Brown in for his 7th make in 14 tries.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a poor first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
Down low, here's Washington. Dallas moving it around. Edwards, no good. Lakers leading by 13. Brown with it. He's got 16. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And Marshall kicks to Caspi. Stolen by Walker.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Mavericks making a switch here. Liddell's checked in. And he comes up with the deuce.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Pass to Edwards. Here's Liddell. Edwards kicks to Washington. Outside Edwards. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Ball. And the dunk by Brown.
I tell you, when Brown is running like that, it's hard to stop him. This guy is superb at beating defenders up the floor.
1:12 left to play in the third. Here's Liddell. He's covered by Brown. And that one drops for him.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
And we've got a lineup change for the Lakers. Here we are, 2 games left before the start of the playoffs. Let's take a look at the possible field. Take a look at the Lakers. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time, sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all. And, of course, there's the Mavericks. Quite a few spots down the ladder right now.
And, for the Mavericks, they haven't had the great season that some were expecting, but it hasn't been a disaster. They just need a few things to go right for them down the stretch.
It's an amazing thing. If you can get a couple of wins, generate some momentum, you've got to believe they'll be just fine.
And with this opportunity, we can show you this season's top shot blocking teams. The Lakers #1.
And anybody who's a fan of defense has got to love this team. I mean, no one loves to see their name on top of that leaderboard as much as this coaching staff.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
The screen from Brown to the paint. And finished off by Brown.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Edwards passes to Washington. Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by Thibault. And here is Ball. The screen from Brown. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers sitting on a 21-point. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Edwards. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Caspi. Then there's Washington. And it's Liddell in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Off the inbound pass. Hits the three-point bomb. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Here's LeBron. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. And now 24 points for LeBron.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
Shooting one.
Lakers leading by 17. To the middle. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
LaMelo Ball showing off that facilitation. That is pretty pick-and-roll basketball.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here is Caspi, covered by LeBron. Back to Caspi, over LeBron, and the rejection by James.
What's striking about LeBron James is how his game has morphed to now it's all about guile and smarts and experience. He continues to dominate, just in a different way.
The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
Finney-Smith connects from three-point range.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Over in the corner, Edwards. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
LeBron a screen on Washington. Ball kicks to James. And the dunk by LeBron.
Fierce. That is what I would call how he came off that pick and roll situation. LeBron wins once more with his aggressiveness.
Mavericks trail by 18. Here's Washington. Basket good.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
And Ball slams it in.
Wow, you see the decisiveness right there with LaMelo Ball. Makes up his mind on the drive that he's going to dunk it.
The Mavericks have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. And when you look at P.J. Washington, his value, DB, lies in his defensive versatility.
Well, he's cross-positional. You can switch virtually every position with him on the defensive end. There's a strong physical presence, but maybe my favorite attribute is he's fearless. There's a toughness and an edge, and boy, you give him a big shot to take, he's not going to hesitate.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Liddell's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Brown is checked in for Ball. Brown, good.
And you see the unselfishness right there. Brown wanting to keep his teammates involved.
And there's the drive. And it's blocked by Brown. Brown drives in. The Mavericks pull it in. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul.
And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Lively's checked in.
Lively.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Washington passes to Caspi. Now, Lively. Washington with it. He's covered by Brown. Clock at 6. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And, Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And, Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
And stolen by Thibault. The tray. They get it back. Where? Good. And the Lakers lead by 19.
Well, this is what he does. Find ways to make his presence felt, then this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
Here's Finney-Smith. James covering. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Drains the three-pointer. Edwards got 9 points here in the second half. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles.
Whacking James like the D does there is the right move. I mean, especially when you consider how strong he is.
First free throw is good. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Prosper's checked in, and it's Najee Marshall in for Caspi. And both free throws good for James. Mavericks trail by 18. Pass to Prosper. Back to Williams. It's stolen by Brown. Drops in the breakaway layup. Brown's got 24.
You know, I thought in the first half this guy was pressing. He was rushing. Now he's settled into the game.
Here's Marshall. Outside Williams. Pass to Washington. Over Thibault. And it's Washington missing. Lakers leading by 20. James, good. James has got 32 points.
The ability to sustain productivity over the entirety of his career, LeBron James is a modern marvel.
Williams kicks to Marshall. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on LeBron James. Doris, we know how physical the NBA is, but can you talk to the importance of mental toughness as well, and what it means for a player?
Kevin, I don't think a player can be successful in the NBA, and certainly a team cannot, without some level of grit and mental toughness. And what does that mean? How does that manifest itself? It means handling adversity. It means overcoming a key injury. There's a toughness required to be amongst the smartest, most resilient players or teams in the NBA.
And Berthie, he's checked in for the Lakers.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Lively. Here's Christie. Defended by Thibault. Here's Marshall. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
And how about the role reversal there? I mean, slamming it down right in the face of the big fella.
The putback. It's good on the putback.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Christie the pass to Williams. Here's Christie. Defended by Thibault. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Christie's got 20.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Brown, no good. Mavericks trail by 20. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. James looking around. Brown finds James.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Here's Christie. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
Every year, Doris, the NBA has a few points of emphasis they want to make. Anything you'd like to see emphasized?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, one thing that has to happen is we have got to give the defense a greater chance to succeed. We've tilted the game too heavily in the offense's favor, meaning too often at the rim, there's foul shots given for marginal contact. I think the defense has got to become more involved in the outcome of games.
Pass to Marshall. Six to shoot. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Donovan Clingan.
At the line for Dallas, Najee Marshall.
And he makes the first. LeBron's checked in for Walker. Timeout, Lakers. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And with the playoffs on the horizon, he'll be looking to stay in peak form as long as he can. There's the pick. Inside, Clingan. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And of all LeBron's championship characteristics, and there are many, his greatest may be his unselfishness.
Outside Williams. LeBron with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And the Mavericks with possession here. To the paint. Shot clock at 5. Dallas moving it around. Here's Prosper. Blocked again. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Lakers leading by 22. Pass to Clingan. Back to LeBron. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
James, the pass to Penberthy. It's good. Penberthy's got 4 this quarter.
It's amazing LeBron draws so much attention in pick-and-roll situations, but always looking to give it up to a teammate.
Outside Williams. Here's the teardrop, and that one drops. LA has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. The kick out to LeBron. Here's Klingon, and Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Here's Prosper. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Down low, here's Penberthy, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Lakers lead by 19.
I'll tell you, if LeBron never scored a point, he'd still be valuable to an offense. How good a pass is that?
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Christie against Ball. Christie kicks to Williams. Pass to Marshall. The 3. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Here's Penberthy. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
We are talking about perhaps the highest IQ player in history. LeBron knows how to get the ball to his guys in their sweet spots.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Christie kicks to Marshall. Pass to Prosper. And here is Williams. He's covered by Brown. 4 on the shot clock. There's the 3. It's blocked. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And Dallas going with the whole new group out there. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Walker's checked in for Brown. Lakers leading by 21.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And you can hardly say this win surprised anyone with the season these guys have put together. Win after win all year long. What a record-breaking year this team has put together. A season for the record books.
Wow, they finished the season series undefeated. 4 games, 4 wins, really asserting their dominance.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for LeBron.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Liddell. And the rejection by James. The shot's good.
LeBron James.
James has got 36.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Now at the line for your Mavericks, Liddell taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. He hits both from the stripe. And the Lakers call time here. They're in front by 25. What's your take, guys?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
It's not completely over, and they know that. But if they carry out their game plan, they should be golden.
And he jams it with authority.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated, in stride.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, LeBron, in the fourth quarter.
Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now,